Okay, so you've gone ahead and pasted your URLs. You also have everything that you need for your Works Cited. You have an author with a period, and you have the title of the article that he or she wrote. Here it's Charles Blow, so I'll refer to him with the male pronoun. The other inconvenient truth with quotation marks around it. Then you have the website. Then you have actually this strange kind of marker for New York, which we will not need, so we're going to cut those out in a second. You have the URL, and then you have some sort of date. Now there's two things missing. These periodicals are always going to have a date, and you can see it even in the URL that this is on the 17th of August 2017. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take out some of the elements that this student does not need. We can take out New York as in the place name. That's really not that necessary. Even if the information asks for it, not always that important. And then I'm just going to actually use the URL itself to try to figure out exactly what the date is, but we're going to invert it. So 17, start with the date, August 2017, and then again, I don't know why, but MLA requires a comma. Here, the student used just August 2017. Let's say that he or she looks at it today. That's going to be the access date. So accessed on 19 August 2017. If you're going to add this last date, make sure that you spell out the month. If you spell out this month, if you use AUG period, you'll use AUG period here. It's kind of like wearing two different socks if you mix them up. You want to maintain some sense of continuity. So same thing here. I'm going to go ahead and just try to figure out exactly what that date is. She or he put down the date at the end when it actually should be right after website. So I'm going to put that there, comma, and then put access date up top in the beginning. I'm going to do the same thing here, accessed on, and we'll use today's date since I went ahead and looked at these earlier, and I have to change the month here, sorry about that. So just for continuity's sake, put that at the end there. This is the 10th of April 2017. I'm going to cut that, right? 4/10/2017. It's going to go right after the website. 4/10/2017 space. Now, there's a couple elements here that are still a little bit incorrect in terms of the MLA formatting. And so what we're going to do is we're going to fix some quick elements. This is a separate sheet of paper that I'm using as a sample, but you're going to want to select everything and you're going to want to make it the same font. So it's all size, or it's all Arial, but it's not the same size. You can see here that if I click on Works Cited, it goes to 11. The word below, it goes to 12. So we're going to make it all the same size. I don't care if you use 11 or 12. It's not that big of a deal to me. You just make sure it's obviously the same. So then we're going to center. This is left justification or alignment, center justification or alignment, right justification or alignment, and full justification or alignment. We're going to choose center. Last little thing we need to do for MLA is we need to make sure that we are double spaced. So single, and then these other options, we're going to go down to double, and we have all sorts of issues. Now, you can see that there are spaces, more space between this line, the last on the first entry, and the first on the second entry. So we're going to take those spaces out. Those are called artificial spaces. So I pull those out, pull those out. However, I can't really quickly differentiate between 1, 2, and 3, so we need to work with something that are called hanging indents. Hanging indents just means that you indent the second, third, fourth, whatever, however many other lines you have of a Works Cited entry. However, if I just hit Tab in Google Classroom, I have no idea why, it's a functionality of the program, the tab actually indents the first line, and that's not what we want. So I'm going to hit Control Z. You have to hit Enter, nothing happens, and then Tab, and everything works out for you. Now, if I hit Tab, some sort of weird screwy thing happens again. Just a quick workaround. Make sure you're able to fix that.